Okay, Florin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hey,
Yeah, I can hear you too. Okay.
perfect.
I think we were live, and I'm hanging out in my backyard because Kevin's not here. I don't have to be so formal. Plus, it's a pretty decent day in Miami. I don't know about you. Well, it's late for you since you're in Romania.
Yeah, it's not so decent here. Autumn is here, so yeah, rainy and all of that.
All right. So on Thursday, I'm gonna have the DevRel from Lovable come on and
Nice.
see if he can build a chat app for us that will talk to that we can use to the terminal app that we have
Oh yeah, yeah.
right now in example sort of 10. I want to see if Lovable can create a JavaScript one, right? And we can do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, you know me, I'm just gonna hack. It's
Interesting.
crazy seeing Florin with the junior engineer. Oh yeah, by the way, this is not Kevin's at all. This is Florin. I should have said that. Florin Patan, who is one of our very senior engineers, both on the Go side and on the ops side. Florin makes me look like a school child uh, with his skill set. But all that
Yeah.
being said, Kevin is flying somewhere, doing something. I don't remember what it was. I know it was fun, so good for him. So I asked Florin to jump on. And Florin is the one that's been giving first of all, also, Harrison, how's my voice since I'm sitting outside and I've got my QC 35s? Feels like an. Okay. Let me make sure my voice is okay. But what was I going to say? Oh, so Florin does all the AI training for us, and he and I work on this AI training repo. Let me bring the AI training repo back up on the other screen here. Hold on. There we go. Let me switch over to that for a second. There we are. So Florin and I have worked on this repo together um, as we can in between client work. And we're going to be in Florence next week at the conference, and Florin's going to be doing the AI workshop like he does. I'm going to do my regular workshop, which is the service workshop. But um, we've got 12 amazing examples here. You've seen on the show that we've worked on a few of them. 10, which is the AI agent. 11 is the AI agent with MCP. And then Kevin and I have been working on 12, which was video extraction of both transcriptions and code. And all those FFmpeg commands you saw all came from Florin because he loves that stuff. And I'm bad at it. And now we've got a proof of concept with that. We got to start putting some of that in production of Florin. I'm thinking now, since we've had all that talk about those workflow engines, that now Florin's happy. He's got his background. He was
Yes.
panicking before. Um, I'm starting to think, Florin, that maybe we incorporate one of those workflow engines for that video work. But we don't talk about that here. But I just don't know what it would cost as opposed to just running our own software.
Well, I mean, the trade-off would be you have to run another piece of software, right? So depending on your desire, it may be a bit too much if we want to do it like a learning environment. In a production environment, you could use it because you just have, let's say, an ingestion endpoint, and then you feed that off to the workflow and have it do all the steps and so on. As an exercise, yeah, that would be interesting to have. I'm trying to do something similar right now with YouTube videos, like get a summary of them before watching them.
I see. Yeah. So maybe on the show, what we'll do is we'll pick one of these engines. I don't know if you're familiar with any of them. I know there's what's the most popular one? Temporal, or what did they call it?
Uh, I think temporal is the more popular one, and then there's like NN8, N8N, sorry.
Oh, the
Uh,
N8N one too, right?
yeah, and there's a couple more. But I mean, they kind of all do the same. N8N is, give me a second, under n8n.io.
Oh, I'm in the wrong place.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's better. So I
Oh yeah.
think maybe we pick after Florence or something. We come back, we pick one of these, and we take all that proof of concept code, and we break it up into these, I guess these little steps. I mean, I don't know what you call it, and see if we can get this to work. Because I wouldn't mind, like the way everybody described it to me at Arden was like these are sort of great for opsy things you're doing, background stuff you're doing. This isn't like for product necessarily, but like what we're trying to do. Take a bunch of video, break it up, do this, and then the next step, and the next step, and the next step, and just let this sort of give you the compute for it. So I'd be interested in playing with one of these. I just don't want it to cost $1 billion, right?
Yeah, I mean, with, for example, with N8, you would get that for free. So you wouldn't need to, for self-hosted, you wouldn't need to pay anything more than your regular hosting.
So this is hosted
Let's
by
say.
NAN, one project, 5 concurrent. Like
Yes.
this,
So
this could be enough, right?
potentially yes, like the starter package, but you can also choose to run it on your local machine because it really doesn't need that many resources. You can get away with something like uh, even 2 cores and 1 gig of RAM.
Are you saying like they have a Docker?
Yeah, they have a. Give me a second.
Oh,
Uh, the preview image that I have, it's a bit
yeah,
small,
but
but
you know what? But this is what I want for it, right? Like I want to run this for real for
hmm,
all this Arden stuff. So running it on my local machine doesn't add the value I want. I want to, if
sure.
we do this work, I want it to be what we're going to be putting in production in terms of processing videos, right? So,
Yeah, I mean, we can still self-host at Arden if you want, or yeah, we can pay something like the starter package here. It's all good.
whatever. What is that going to cost me? $200 plus another 240. I mean, and we get all the compute. It's just a matter of going on and as long as they support Go code, right? Like, that's what we got to
Oh
do.
no, they support Node code
Yeah,
or
no, no.
API calls. There's another workflow engine. I was trying to find it. Um, give me a second if to
Something
see
that
if I
started all
can.
of this, right? Like, I don't know if that came from Daniel or not, but there was,
Oh, windmill.dev. So that's the. I think that's the one that started some discussion inside
yeah, this is
Arden.
the one that now lets you put Go in there, right?
Yes, yeah. So that's the other advantage of this one. Like this one allows you to write the code for the nodes in many different languages, including Go. and it has some
Oh
UI
my God,
that you can build on top of
$120.
it.
Oh wait, $48 a
Yes.
month. I was like, oh my God, what are they on? They're on drugs, man.
Well, yeah, for enterprise, I mean, you get a bunch of other features and audit logs and so on. So
So then basically we could still get the Linode box that we talked about and just do this.
yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
And
I
you
just
deploy
hate
it somewhere.
stealing stuff. Like I don't mind. I think the pricing's a little out of control here, but
Yeah, it like that's the disadvantage of this on like the pricing for the pro version. They have a weird structure with a developer and operator and workers and so
agent
on. It
workers,
that's why I
maintainable.
like N8 because the pricing structure is clear, and then you have like if you don't need to put the code in the node itself, you can just say contact an HTTP API and get me the results.
Yeah, but now we've got to
And
host it. I'm trying to put everything in one place. Now I got to host a
right,
service. At that point, I don't
yeah,
need them, right? At that point,
true,
I don't need them. All right, let's talk more about this
yeah,
in Florence.
yeah,
In the
sounds good.
meantime, because I do want to start processing video now and update the chat apps that we have on the ardanlabs.ai stuff. So I'm going to come back to this is our AI training. This is the terminal. Okay. So a couple things here with the project now. In the make file, I haven't added 13 to this yet, but I do have the Dockling compose up, Dockling compose down. I learned, I think, from one of your make files that you don't need separate Docker files. You can have the one and specify which
Oh
service
yeah,
you want to run. I didn't know that until like recently, so that's cleaned up my life a little bit. But let's do the following then. Okay, so I'm going to bring, this is the AI project here. Arden, uh, can't type. Okay, so here I'm going to do the make Olama up. And here I'm going to do the Dockling compose up. The Dockling compose up is essentially, so they don't host their container on Docker Hub. They host it themselves. Um,
yeah. It's in key or something like that.
so we're using these settings, 5001. Oh, dude, I found this setting too, so it stopped trying to pull everything. What an annoying thing. Anyway, make, so that brings Dockling up. And we've got the UI here too, if you want to play with it. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, the UI is interesting to explore first time when you get contacted with it.
Yeah, and they had a link here for API docs, but um, the API is not what I expected at any level. But now that I've got that up and running, it took me about a half an hour, I want to say, because I'm not an ops person. I'm guessing that the more sort of ops you do, the better you get at seeing things and understanding things. So I'm not there yet. But it took me a half an hour to figure this out.
Okay,
Only because some of the documentation out there has a different API set, but they have a convert file. And I'll run it in the UI first here. So I can switch over to convert file. I can upload a file there. I add it to the czar folder, AI training, samples, docs. I found two small ones. I mean, this one's like a meg,
okay,
but this one's smaller. But
nice.
I found the dinner menu. So let me bring up sort of the dinner menu here, there. And what I can do is drop the dinner menu in here. Now, before I do that too, if I bring up the dinner menu, um, hold on, gotta move to the other screen. This is what the dinner menu looks like. So
Okay.
appetizers, that, and a description. So a fairly simple one, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the first steps that I want to do is turn this into some structured data, right? So be able to say, and maybe we turn it into a CSV file or something sort of more structured where we have like appetizers and then this in the description, right? So something that seems fairly simple, but we'll turn this into more structured data that we can play with. So, I, excuse me, I wanted to use the convert file. I've put that there, and I found out that what we want is the Dockling format. If I do Markdown or anything else, I get an image back, which is not fun. But the Dockling was interesting because, and I'm assuming that these things are set by default. We should double check that. But if I do process file, didn't take this, maybe it's the first time. Okay. So you can see we get this crazy JSON document, right?
Oh yeah. I'm
But,
familiar with that.
oh yeah, I don't know what any of this means. But um, when you start reading it, you start to see this, right? Original text, text, and then,
Yep.
and so dinner menu, and then we're getting to antipasta, and then we see appetizers, and then we see sort of that, right? So I feel like I'm
Yep.
missing something there. Um,
Yeah. So what they're doing, it's basically like an XML in JSON. I don't remember if this is like a JSON schema or enabled JSON or not. But you see, they have all those self references and parent references and so on for the text. So you can try to put it together based on where those references are pointing you to.
really, because this
Yeah.
just says sharp body, self-reference.
Yep. So if you look now, if you scroll up above where you had that big reference section here, like basically it gives you the order in which the text shows up.
So you're
And
saying if I go here,
yes, search for that. And then, well, I mean, 31. Yeah.
oh shoot, um,
Put a
I guess I
double
can put a
quote at the
quote
end.
around there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I search for no, can't have a quote.
Um, interesting. Should have found it. Maybe just at the end. It
One of
should be
one.
there. Huh. Interesting. If you search for it down below, it should be among the first text
Huh,
references.
that is weird, bro. Okay, let's go find it ourselves for a second.
So it should be here. Text
Should have
one.
been here,
I
right?
Yes, and you see it's text one, and then text two, and then text three. I don't know why it's
Now I
not
found
finding
it
it,
here.
but it's not finding it above. So
I don't
uh,
mean, who knows? But
could be some browser issue. But you see now it's, and then
could
you
be a
have the
special
parent
character
reference.
too. But yeah,
Yeah.
I see. So
So this allows you to navigate basically between the objects themselves, and then also between um, like the relationship they have with one to each other, so you can keep consistency of your document.
well, I don't see the relationship. So let's take a look at this for a second. So
Sure.
text three is that antipasta, which is if I go back to looking
Yeah.
at this menu here for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So um, okay, appetizers, right? So I see dinner menu.
Okay.
Then I see this. So it was like appetizers didn't show up here somehow.
If you search for appetizers,
Oh,
there you
there it
go.
is right here.
It's text 4.
Ah, interesting.
So I wonder if now you scroll up above, whether you find text 4 being before text 3 in that order.
Here's
In
3.
the
Oh, up on top, you mean?
yeah, yeah.
03456,
No.
right?
Yeah, and it's missing 1. Interesting.
They're missing 1. I also think there might be some hidden characters here.
Yeah, because it's not finding the reference, but you can clearly see it here.
So 3 is antipasta, 4 is appetizers, and 5 is the description. Then
Yes,
on
and then
6, we've got this next one.
yeah,
Then we've got the description. Then we've got, so it kind of got confused in, now, maybe there's a way to fix the API call, right? Oh, then again, I used their thing, didn't I?
yeah, I think you use their
So pipeline
um
system standard, whatever that means. Import, image export mode. Like,
so here you probably want to test around different engines for the OCR, for example. You have easy OCR, but there's Tesseract as well, and the
so I want
other
to
one,
try.
Rapid OCR.
So
Not really sure if I don't know if they are embedding these or not, but we can try. And then
I don't know what any of these mean.
those are the backends to read the PDF. So
All right, let's try this Tesseract. Didn't that come from some Star Trek thing? The Tesseract.
no, probably I don't know about Star Trek. It's from Marvel, from Avengers.
Oh, it's
That's
from
where I know it
Avengers.
from.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. That's fair. Um, okay, you want to see what Tesseract does?
Yes. And then you also have some options that are left unchecked in your request, but you can also get it to recognize and give you test images, descriptions, and so on.
So I
But
don't see
yeah,
any
let's see.
difference. I see three,
Hmm.
4, 5, 6, 7, and two, 3, and then
So three,
4 again is
four.
appetizers. So I
Yeah.
wonder if it did the same thing when it came to soup, right?
Let's see.
Oh, didn't find soup.
It could be due to the way the PDF is structured, and unfortunately, PDF, although it should be portable and it should be easy to understand, it's not.
Well, I just randomly picked something, so maybe that was good, right?
It's fine. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to bring up. Oh,
So you see, you also have like a page number, and you're on page 2 on line 799, for example.
well, now I'm on page 2.
So if you scroll down, you should find, I guess, page 3 or something like that, or page
But
4.
I'm I'm looking for page 3, right?
Yes.
No, well,
So,
soup is on page
oh,
2,
soup. Okay.
and
Let's search for soup.
I know I
Pasta.
searched, I didn't find it, but I do see pasta fagioli, and then I see what that is, and then I see the tortellini. So it's as if it didn't find soup either. Either that or trying to use the browser to find things is not good.
I think it's probably the browser that's not finding it.
Yeah. What if I pulled this out?
Are you using some extension to view
No,
the
just using the
JSON?
Dockling.
Oh, yeah. Maybe download it and or
Is that
copy
a copy
in
command?
yeah, that's copy, and probably in VS Code should be better.
Let's see. I'll just create a new file. No, I don't think that did a copy.
Okay,
That
well,
downloaded a file.json.
which is only 2 MB.
And it opened it up in whatever
Yeah.
cursor for some dumb reason. But yeah,
Oh, and make this a JSON instead of text, maybe as a file
make it
to have.
JSON. Yeah, that's true. All right, JSON.
Nice.
So one
So,
would argue now that
well,
right.
see, much better.
Let's see. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, but now there's no just soup, right? Ah,
Well,
there it is.
it's text
Under page
53,
2, text 53, there's soup.
and then what's next after soup? Pasta. Huh.
Pasta, which
Is the next section.
so it's not really keeping it in order. I don't know if it wouldn't be a problem if there was a way to distinguish,
Mm,
you know, like if I go back to the top for a second, you see here it says, okay, interesting. Self-reference, parent
yeah,
reference, dinner menu. Whatever, I
yeah,
don't want to see
because
dinner menu. Okay, fine. Let's look for appetizers again for a second. Appetizers, this one, right? Parent
yes,
reference body, fine. But all of it is parent's reference body.
you see, you have the bounding box like for line 423, that one, and those gives you that gives you coordinates on the page. Now, it would be terribly annoying, but you could parse those as well and say, okay, because for the menu itself, or in this particular case, this document is structured like this. Now that I have the text and the bounding boxes, I know where they're situated on the page.
Okay, hold on a
And
second. None of this is feeling great to me. Because if I do
no, no,
this, hold on, I'm looking for the soup again. Hold on. There.
so say it has a different left, right, top, bottom.
No, it doesn't help me. This
I
just
mean,
feels wrong, Dara. This just feels wrong to me.
well, yes. So that's why I wonder if switching maybe not the OCR engine, but the PDF engine maybe would help. If you go back to the UI, let's see, they have those PDF backends. Try PyPDFum or something like that,
Okay.
and let's see. Do they have any other? Wait, before you click. No, there's no other options for the enrichment. No. Okay. I was wondering that there's anything else that we can use.
I mean, maybe this is just a bad document to use, but like you're gonna come across these things, right? So
Yeah, that's as I said, that's the problem with PDFs. You need to test them and make sure they're all produced the same, because the format is very hard to process.
None of this looks different.
Mm, yeah, antipasta, and then there's appetizers.
Oh,
S-
oh yeah, yeah, right, right.
But
It's the same order every time, right?
yeah, which makes me think, what happens if you upload the other document that you have?
So the other
Just as a
document was a doesn't have a lot of words in it. It just had it was something I was going to play with second. Um, and so I think we would
because
have to find a different. What am I trying to do here? Why did that come in here? Oh, sorry, I got confused. This I wanted to play with in terms of came on my other screen. Hold on. I didn't know what I wanted to do with this.
hmm,
I think I wanted to extract the images and be able to play with this one. But my only other thought is to find a different sort of menu, right? I just randomly found this one. But it sucks because I feel like, right? Um, I don't know. So, I don't know.
yeah, it's not ideal.
Oh, I had to put PDF in the search. Well, like I said, dude, like who knows what we're gonna process at some point, right? So I felt like so here's a PDF. It's probably just one big image.
Oh,
I,
see if you get the cursor. Yeah, it's not an image, I think.
I think the
So
browser
that's,
does this.
mm,
Let's
I
say we
think
were
they act,
starting a business where we were taking
right.
menus, okay, and we were trying to standardize and structure them
Mhm.
so people didn't have to do this mess, right? Like that's the idea. I don't know how big this menu is, but problem is trying to get these things grouped together, right? In fact, all of these are grouped together, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they should be grouped together. That's true.
But I thought this was going to be the simplest sort of menu to play with. Like, I was looking for like, let's just start simple. Like, this is structured, it's in the right order already. You just have to read it from top to bottom, right?
Yeah, it's not that simple. So that's why they give it those bounding boxes. You would need to basically use that together with the information that you have. So they give you
Okay.
like the
So,
OCR part, and then you
what
have to
what
use
about
that.
this, Flan? T.
Okay.
I'm imagining that's top, right?
Yes. Yep.
So, that number should be smaller, so it's getting larger.
So the coordinate origin starts bottom left, so it should get
Oh,
higher.
bottom left.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's
So,
good.
maybe that's the answer. That's 724. That's 750. That's 714.
Yeah,
No, but this should be above this, right?
which
So,
is correct.
okay, let's do this. Let's take it, let's just manually do this for a second. So, if I take these coordinates, for the heck of it right now. Hold on.
Hmm.
I know this is the header, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Appetizers. Okay.
Correct.
Then I know that this is the title an of a and of an appetizer. It's the next one. It's the very first one that shows up. And then the description for this is here.
Correct.
And just so we're not losing our mind, right? Okay. So then you have the description, and that description ends up here. Okay. So does this
And
help us
yeah.
at any level? Because it
Well,
should
let's
be
see.
1, 2, 3. And you
So
see,
if you,
go on.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I guess the number is right. This is,
So the number decreases, right? Because you have to keep in mind they on the coordinate system they use the bottom left corner as the 0. So as we
hmm,
scan through the page, appetizers would be higher than antipasto and then the ingredients.
okay. What's above? Okay, maybe this is the answer, bro. Maybe this is the answer. Because if I go back to my menu, would have been dinner menu. In dinner menu, okay, I think we have something to attempt now. Ooh. Dinner menu is not higher, but
Oh, because it's on page 1. So that's why you have that page counter as well.
ah, nice, dude. That's why I keep you around, dude. Okay, so these are all page 2. So let's try the following then. If I find soup, let's find soup.
In
Oh, I
VS
got to
Code.
do it from here. Well, I can still do it from here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean from my VS Code. Here, page 2. Okay, so this was soup, right? Still page 2. Hmm. Hmm. And what's the next thing that comes after soup? Let's see.
Um, I forgot.
Pasta
Pasta. Or,
fagioli. Pasta fagioli. Pasta. Ah, okay. Let's see what this one is. Hmm. Okay, dude. So if we extract, we extract the title, the page, and the top, we will get the order of things.
yes. Yep.
Now,
You'll
go
also
on.
probably want the pricing.
But let's forget about pricing for a second. Stop making everything so complicated. That's not, I ain't worried
Yeah.
about. We'll get pricing in a second. I have a bigger problem now. The problem is I don't know. Uh, I don't know when a new section starts, right?
Let's see if they are marked anything in any different way than the regular text. Maybe they have some.
So this is soup,
So,
and then I gotta find the
well,
other thing. Hold on. Let me put this under Florin for a second. That's soup, and this is, where is the appetizers are here, right? That's sort of the way it worked. Okay. It's too big.
so for one thing that's obviously that's going to be different would be the left starting point, because for the sections like soup and appetizers and so on, left is starting towards the middle of the page, right? Whereas for the actual menu items and their ingredients, they start way to the left, so the left value would be much smaller. See, you
Okay.
have those 42 and whatever. Like, look at lettuce, for example, on line 24. Yeah. So it starts around 40 as a
Mm.
value.
But you know what sucks? That's very specific to this menu.
Exactly. That's the problem.
When when um, our client is doing this for stuff, they have prompts. So is the idea that they're using Dockling to extract all this stuff and then they're trying to ask an LLM to put it back together?
That is a very good question. I haven't worked that much on that subsystem, so. Um, but what we can do is, can you extract the markdown as well, just for fun?
I just get an image back. I was really bummed out about that,
Huh.
but I'll show you.
Let's see.
That's the problem. If I say markdown, say I just asked for markdown, because that's sort of
Okay.
where I started this process.
Because markdown should be easier to.
I know, but I just get a big image back. And that's what
Hmm,
took me a half an hour.
hmm.
See?
Oh wow. Wait, can you go back to running this? So you see, you have that image export mode, and it says embedded. Can you do placeholder instead?
Okay.
Or well, reference no, but like leave it placeholder for now and upload the document again. I wonder if the problem persists in Markdown.
Oh, dude,
Antipasto italiano
I couldn't get
appetizers.
this before. Okay, it's still in the wrong order though. See how they
Yeah.
reversed it? And then
So for some reason, it really doesn't like reading it in like a top down order.
yeah, it's having a problem. But we have the order with the markdown, which is interesting, right?
Oh, yes and no.
There's noise here too. No, well, we do. I mean, we have the order, but we have the order. It's there, right? What we don't have is knowing that this is a section heading. But maybe that would be impossible anyway. On this particular menu, they use capital letters, I think.
Hmm. I wonder if we can set um, the reading order, so like the recognition order for this.
So that was
There is
interesting.
no.
We got some, instead of embedding an image, we got something, right? I don't know what these pipeline systems are.
So VLM would stand for language model that's outside of this. I think. I don't know ASR. I think it's a new one since I've played with this.
Oh, should we try this default with the placeholder?
Yes, yeah, try it. Why not? We are in exploring phase
I
anyway,
don't know
so
what any of this means either, but I know. It's just a shame where we have this. I thought this was going to be such a like easy
so keep in
menu.
mind that this is also just their web UI, and you can use Dockling as a library.
Uh,
And I suspect,
okay, 10 times cleaner, but
yeah, that's good.
still out of order. Let's see.
Yeah, because like what it does, it's doing a left to right parsing of the PDF. That's why you see like the prices. You'll see them at the end if you look at it,
Yeah,
right? Because
because
there's no.
there's no soup. It doesn't have the word soup here.
Yeah, because it's closer to the middle of the page. So there you go. Soup and pasta are closer to the middle, right? Compared to appetizers and the others, whereas the prices are all the way to the right side.
Interesting. But, sorry. This is super interesting what it's doing, right?
Yep.
I would have thought it would process it each line left to right, each line left to right.
Now it's processing the whole document, I guess, and it's aligning it towards whatever is closer to the left side first.
But that markdown there was 10 times better using
Yeah.
this. So, let's see.
Can you see the API? Maybe they have an option to that's not exposed yet in the UI. Keep in mind this is just for us to play with.
I
Mm.
need the convert. I couldn't find that here. I had to find that online somewhere. Like, I didn't understand.
Oh, process
This is
file. Yeah.
just, yeah, but this is for the UI, not
Oh, it's the
it's the
UI
API for
API.
the UI, yeah. I
But
had
still,
to, but still,
no, I was thinking if in their API they expose something in the process file. I'm curious now. I just to make sure that they
yeah,
have an option for that.
if I find this, if I
Let's
do
see.
this, Dockling, I found a document that had a bunch of settings. I don't remember where I found it. No, it wasn't here. I don't think it was that either. I did
Um,
find it. I found it.
usage. It's on their GitHub, I think. So if you go to the Dockling project and you go to docs and usage, yeah, there you go. Dockling serve documentation. Ah, you clicked too fast. Go back, Bill. So that one. And usage, right? So you have a bunch of parameters.
Yeah, I found this somewhere else. But yeah, because I had to use two formats, JSON. But now I can use Markdown. Let's say, I mean, we got close to the other thing. But
Yeah.
what were we using again to do that?
Uh, the V4 thing.
No,
The deal.
placeholder, import, exit,
Oh yes.
image, export mode.
Include images false, I guess. So that would be the one because we don't want to get those yet. And then you also have a um, table mode towards the middle of the page where you are. We want accurate.
Oh, yeah, defaults to fast, doesn't it?
I wonder if there's a difference between fast and accurate. Like it would be nice to see it,
Well,
to
I've been
understand it.
using accurate on the UI.
True. Age range, pipeline.
The default for the backend is 4. The default is easy OCR, which is what we're using.
Yes. There's a MD page break placeholder. So this is for the markdown document because we don't have that structure as we have in JSON. So it would be some string that we put that then when we parse the markdown we know about. But yeah, they don't have anything in.
But table mode, I don't know if we're using table mode.
We
Table
use
mode
it
is
set to
accurate.
accurate.
Yeah, let me add that too then.
You have it.
Oh, I already have it. Damn it. Sorry.
So and then yeah, I don't see any other option unfortunately that
Just to be
allows us to.
explicit though, maybe we just do. Yeah, I don't see anything else, right?
Oh, and there's image export mode, which is above, not include images. It's a bit up above. That's the one, and we want to set it to placeholder to get
Oh, yeah,
only the
that one.
text for now.
Yeah, that one's an important one. So if I run this again, let's see. I run this. I got back JSON, so I don't know
Mm,
why.
well, because that's the API itself replying to you, right? So we would need to handle that JSON because inside it, it gives you access to the MD content, which would be the actual markdown.
I put it all in one line. That's a bummer. Okay. Um, this just, yeah. I wish there was a way to tell it to just respect the carriage return line. Oh, maybe because it says JSON. Well, maybe that wouldn't have mattered.
No. I mean, if you want to see it nicely here, we can do a search and replace for those.
How do I replace it?
I don't know the shortcut, but if you go to edit,
I mean, I can find this, but I don't know what to replace it with.
uh, can you do like shift and I don't know VS Code.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh, in replace, can you do like shift enter or something like that to jump to the new line? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, 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 no. Um,
Oh, yeah. Well,
just, well, that worked.
okay. Nice.
Nice job. I'm curious if we get the dashes.
Yeah, we did. It's those dashes that you highlighted
Yeah, but it's
because
in the wrong place, right?
no, no, it's fine because we have the image, which is the first page, and then a new line, and then another image.
Yeah, but
Uh,
it should have came. Yeah, it's doing the same thing, right? We've got
yeah.
doing the same thing. So we've got all the settings where it's the same thing.
Well, this would be the feed it to the LLM part, right? Where you would say just I have this document and like do something,
Ask it
search
to
for it, or
categorize things.
do whatever you need to do.
Well, we
But
could
like
try
that's
that,
the
dude. So let's do the following. All right, let's do the following. All I need is the open web running, right? I have
yes, Alama, you have it. Yeah.
I wonder if I can do this.
Oh, by the way, there's like an update that you need to do on this one, but for a different time.
Well, it'll take two
They've a-
seconds.
they've added a lot of things, and
I
searching
just
now
have to
works.
pull it, right?
Yes, yeah, and it's version 632, so 32 instead of
632.
8. Yeah, and they solved the web search tooling, so now models can search the web straight from this one.
Oh, they have some tooling for that.
Yes, yeah.
632.
Yep.
What's that? I have to look. I haven't looked at these. I updated Postgres. I didn't. I haven't looked at this one.
I haven't either.
Guess that's
Oh,
killing my
so
notebook.
that's why
I always just go with, yeah, there's not really a new one. I got to update it though. But are you still there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm still
Oh,
here
okay.
waiting.
I think it just ran. So,
Nice. See, there you go. A bunch of fixes and stuff. And the UI is a bit shinier.
okay, which model should I use?
GPT OSS or Gemma
Uh,
doesn't.
I agree. Okay. How cool is it though for people that are watching that we can just run these tools like this,
Oh,
and
oh yeah.
just say, let's just hack, even without like I don't need code right now to hack. Though we're getting closer. So I've got, what did I do? I've got the hold on, under Florin text. I have this
Yep.
stuff, right? So let's just say I probably don't even need the. I mean that's useless. So what do I do with this, dude? This is what I've got, right? So
You could
what do I do?
say structure this data to have the prices aligned to.
This data represents a menu. Structure this data. Say it again.
To align the prices to the menu items and reply back in CSV format. Oh, you can do, yeah. Okay. So you can do triple backticks, and then it gets you into the like section mode.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it matters or not.
We could try it.
Let, let's see. I'm curious what it will do. Obviously, I wouldn't necessarily run it in production.
Well, my fan hasn't gone on yet, so that's good.
Yeah, they've made a number of improvements to Olama as well recently. So, including one where they say they fixed an issue where tooling uh, wasn't properly parsed if they contained like a stringified JSON. So you remember our problem with one of the models not returning a valid JSON because it
Yeah.
contained some. Yeah, I think it's fixed now.
Well, for the example 12, I can't use JSON because what always comes back code is like not really JSON friendly, right? So I created those sections.
Yeah, I wonder
Did
if that's fixed now.
okay.
Oh, there you go.
Holy crap! Did it? No. There's no way, dude. No. There's no way, bro.
I
There's
mean,
no
you
way.
have the
Hold
menu
on.
next to you.
No, bro. There's no way. F you, man. Hold on. F. I'm gonna do this for a second.
Oh, I need to teach you about the split page mode.
Okay. There's no way, bro. F you, man. Appetizers. Okay,
Yeah.
thank God it didn't really do it right because I
Wow.
was gonna freak out. Um,
It didn't know about the first one, so that's the problem, right? Remember that if antipasto would be in the correct order,
it got these right without a description. Then I don't know how it put all this under soup, to be honest with you, but
because the
it did
sections
this
are not correct.
perfectly. No, but it got all these in soup, dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how it did that. It did this almost perfectly. The only thing it couldn't do, no, I'm freaking out a little bit here.
Have
Did
a
we
look at the
have,
prices.
it, it couldn't put it didn't, I don't know where it almost threw away these descriptions for the appetizers. I don't know why. And that to me would have been the easiest part.
Well, I mean, we can always ask it to redo the.
Oh no, I'm like freaking out right now. I don't understand it. I don't know
So
how it did it.
you have the thinking tag that you can expand, so we can find out how it did it. See, under the model, it says thought for a minute before it sends you the output. Click on that. Let's
Wait,
see.
I'm just looking at the pricing for a second. Dude, it got the pricing all right.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
that's nice.
No, this is weird.
Yeah,
Where
it's
is
good.
the where is the where was the
S-
reasoning?
Scroll right after the replay starts. Scroll up a bit. Thought for a minute. Click on that when the where the model name is. Yep. See, so that's why I'm saying, like, if we tell it the structure of the data and we describe it, it's gonna nail it. But now it had to do all the discovery itself
I
based
know,
on the
but
training
it
data and
didn't
so.
have enough information to do this discovery.
Yeah, but we can feed it, and like, if we structure appetizers to be the first one, it's gonna nail it.
I know, but I'm taking the data that we pulled, right? Like we can't be
Sure.
manipulating it.
Uh,
You understand
well,
what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, I know. It's a shame that we, like, in the API. Apparently, they don't allow you, but I found that in the library they do allow you to change the reading mode for the PDF to be from left to right to top to bottom,
But it made decisions on things that were soup and things that were pasta.
because it knows that based on the training data. Remember.
This the only thing it didn't do is keep the descriptions for the appetizers. How did it not do that? I think it got confused here. Let's just let's just pretend for a second. Um, let's take this same thing for a second.
You can edit. So if you don't want to,
Oh, I can?
yeah, scroll down a bit. Towards the end of the message, you have on the right side an edit button,
Oh,
and you can do whatever. Okay, and search for soup and pasta, I guess, to give it like.
imagine we did that.
Yeah,
And I'll do your
okay, nice, and send it. See, so now you have the collapsible section, which is nicer because we don't need to worry about all of that text. You can click on the collapse button on the right side, and much cleaner UI. I like it. I really enjoy using it as a tool.
yeah, I didn't know any of that. So it's able to use its and the prompt we've given it is shit, really. I mean,
Yes.
that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, it's all training data. And remember, like, these models like structured data. All they've seen is, well, not all, but most they've seen it is structured data. So if we would structure the data nicely for them,
Now I had to make that change, which I wouldn't be able to necessarily make. I didn't like that it threw away the descriptions. I bet you if I tweaked the prompt a little bit, I don't know how. but I'm just curious what it does.
Well, there you
See,
go.
this time it was perfect.
It
This time it was perfect. That's freaking amazing.
zero
That's
code.
mind blowing. It's mind blowing. That's mind blowing. I'm like mind blowing, dude.
I wonder if we can tell it if to first find any misaligned items. Like give it
Yeah.
the original
How do I start a
appetizers
new one?
location. On the left side, there's a under the O. Uh,
Here?
oh, so copy the whole thing. No, 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 wait.
Yeah, no,
Copy
I
the
got it.
whole chat. Yeah.
I have the data. I'm just gonna pull it out again.
Ah, okay, sure. Fine. And now use the backticks first, and then space.
I know, no, no, I did
No,
that. I know. Stop it.
sorry.
That's me. That's not you, that's me. Oh,
Okay. And
okay.
let's play with the prompt. Ignore
I
it. It's
told it to stop.
probably yeah. Ignore it. It's probably a UI thing.
Okay. This data represents a menu. Structure the align categories, items, descriptions. Now, what were you gonna say?
If first categorize the items and then um, process them as CSV. And I mean, in you would give it an example of misaligned data and then align, and you'd give it the appetizers example. Yeah, and the category description and a category, because we also have the category problem. We have appetizers, which should be
I think my spelling is
yeah,
bad.
yeah. No, it's
No,
good.
categorize is right. Okay. That's weird. Like, you know, sometimes when you look at a word and it just doesn't look right. This data represents a menu. Structure this data to align the categories, item descriptions, and prices together in a CSV format. First, categorize the items, then make sure each item is matched to a category and description.
Yeah, let's see. It's a bit better. We still don't give it an example, but
I can give it an example.
so take the antipasta, appetizers, and lettuce, and
I shouldn't use the actual words, though.
well, yeah.
I should do more like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let's see what we get.
So see if you want to see what the model is doing, click on the thinking tag, and we can get some insights.
A lot of reasoning.
Oh yeah, well, our data is not happy, let's say. But there you go, the output is a lot better.
This is the output.
Yeah,
This time it did it perfectly.
because we
Holy, 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 dude. Okay, so I'm gonna look at you a little bit now. Hold on. First of all, I'm totally blown away. Okay, so we have the call, we have the curl call that gets us this data, right?
Yep.
We have a prompt that these LLMs are unbelievable, bro.
Yes, I agree. I would try it on that big menu that you found, like
The
just
other
for
menu, the
fun.
Latin American
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
no, no,
I would just
let's write this in code first.
yes.
Let's put this in code first, and then we can try a more silly menu. But we're gaining the ability of the LLM to. I don't know how these LLMs do this shit, bro. I don't get it, man. I know it's all like been trained to find the next word and put things together and the attention and all that crap, but I don't care, bro. That's just there's little elves in that machine, bro.
Oh, for sure.
That's mind blowing to me. This is mind blowing.
Oh,
This is mind blowing. Mind
oh, and
blowing.
keep in mind this is like the small GPT OSs, like the 20 billion parameter one. Like you can imagine the 120B.
It's mind blowing to me. No, no, I know, right? I'm running this thing locally. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Whew. So, all right. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm like, I can't even speak right now. I just don't understand. I'm like, I mean, it's almost exhausting, bro. That just, I don't understand. These are things that we would not have been able to do um, several years ago.
Wow. I mean, can you imagine just going through that JSON and having to align it and so on? Now, I wonder if you feed that JSON to it, whether it would like it or not, such that it detects the correct order. Because now we just feed like the markdown, but it having access to the full JSON.
Well, I mean, we could try. Just do this, right?
Yeah.
Do it like give it this, right? That's what you're
Yes.
talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, obviously, compared to the Markdown version, this would be a lot more expensive in terms of tokens, just because, well, the JSON format is a lot more expensive, right?
Really? All
Download
right.
it.
Yeah, it's too bad that button over.
Ah, that's weird.
File one JSON. Hold on. I don't know why it wants to open up cursor for that. But let me take that. Gotta fix that. Um. Okay, I have it. Oh no. Where was I running? Did I shut it
Good
down?
question. No, is it a different window?
Oh no. I didn't shut it down. Still running.
No,
What
no,
was
no.
the?
The
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. I had it running a
different
different way.
window. Yeah, you pulled it out.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. copied again. Hold on. Let me take this. Do a new.
No, 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 not here. So this allows you to run several models. Go to the left side there. Yeah, that's one. Okay,
That's much
that's
better.
yeah.
Okay, ready?
Do it. I hope we don't over exceed the context limit.
Oh,
Let's
I
see.
don't even know what the context limit was.
Probably 32K if you're in the training repo. But we'll
Oh
see.
yeah, I
It will
ran.
tell us.
Um, I'm in the training repo. I think. Yeah, I think we're using. No, I
Oh
changed it to
no.
16K. Oh, I can
Oh,
make it bigger. It's no big deal.
let's see. It's gonna tell us. Collapse the um
What did it do? It did not work.
dang.
Whatever this was, it did not work. Yeah, that
Do
was
you
not
have
good.
any beers on the menu?
No, dude.
It's only food?
Yeah,
Interesting.
that did not work.
No. Yeah, that's
Okay.
weird.
Uh, I'm not sad about it. Okay.
Hey, it's a good idea to know that markdown is the way to go, at least for what we want to achieve.
So, what do we need? Let me think about this now. We need I don't need any text embedding. We just need a model that we're going to play with. And where do we use the, oh, I use it on 10. Let's just steal some stuff from 10. It's probably a good place to go. So I definitely need all of this. Let's steal all of this. We're going to use chat completions that, oh, we're going to call also Dockling now, right?
Yep.
It's going to be sort of here. Uh, so I should call this I started giving this a better name in the examples, like not just URL model.
Yep.
Uh, Actually, that's silly. Oh yeah, URL model. Then we can have the URL. Want to call it convert or we call it dockling?
I would say Dockling for now. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Give people the ability to good. Okay. Now, the first thing that we have to do is run. We got to call this dockling thingamajig, right? So we also need a document, don't we? Just to play with, just for now. And we'll just do this for now. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do, maybe just call it dockling, and takes a file, right? And returns a string and or an error,
Yes. Yep.
just to start. And we essentially need to I just put this here for a minute. I need to make that call, right? Essentially what we got to do. And we can just do all this with basic HTTP, which I have a lot of code for just basic HTTP, right? Just like this do
Yes.
function.
Yep.
I might be able to just use the do function even though we don't get errors back this way, but maybe I just
Uh,
steal it. I'll just steal the
does it
code.
assume JSON?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just steal it, right? Like,
Okay. Yep.
just to get it working, just to get something working, okay? Just gonna steal it. And,
You, you can expose it and like make it public.
eh, I don't know what it looks like yet, so I rather just, I don't know, I rather just steal it. So then we'll figure out how to abstract it, right?
Yeah. Sounds good.
So we're gonna need this new, the method is post. If I remember right, yeah. The endpoint is the path that we put up there. I don't remember what we put there. URL
URL
Dockling, right?
docking. Yes.
And then we needed a, did I just put a bytes buffer there? I did body, I did a bytes buffer. All right, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's see. Then no cache, content type. I don't think I'm using a content type. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, okay. But we do need to, okay, I have code somewhere that lets me send a multi-part file. That's what we need to do, right?
Yep.
Um, where do I have code that does that?
Can
I
you
wonder if
not
I have it in
just?
the Go client.
It should be.
Let me try
But
something. Yeah, no,
ask
keep talking. No,
ChatGPT, give it the curl command and say, give me the go function to do this.
come on, dude. Let me just look real quick. I'm just curious. I must have it because I must send. I must allow this. No, I don't have it in here. All right, let's just cheat. That's fine. I was just curious if I had it in there. Um, let's use my amp here.
Or AMP, yeah.
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
AMP.
Okay.
So,
Um, take the curl call on line 90 and write the Go code to make that call. Oops. Button. There's something with multi-part forms, and I've done this for Prediction Guard. I just don't.
maybe it's for the audio service.
Yeah.
But again, easy way. See, this is the exact stuff that I would defer to an LLM. Like, just write this function for me.
Yeah, we weren't going to get to this very quickly. Okay, fine. So let's see. Create a form files under file. Yeah, we were not going to get to this very quickly. Open the file, copy it in, set your parameters, close, Do your request.
Yeah.
Dude, this is amazing. This was going to take us a long time just to get a hack in here. So we've got the, say, output error, Dockling, context, and then a dot. We just call it document. All right, document.
Yes. We should probably say document path or something.
Yeah. Do something like that.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
I should just do it. Okay. If error not equal nil,
Yeah,
dude, you'd have to take that AI coding agent out of my dead hands after this.
of course. I
I
mean,
mean,
that's how I use it, right?
this would have taken an hour, bro. Easily would have taken an hour. And I still want to read this. Maybe it's not the most efficient, but it looks
I
like
mean,
the
we can
API
refactor
isn't
this
that big.
later.
Yeah. I'm still in awe. Like today's been an awe day. Let's just print this out. Let's see if this works, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's just see if example, example 13, step one. Let's see. Yeah, training. Everything is still running. Got no other output. Damn, bro.
Nice.
That was badass, man. Badass. Oh my god, dude. Um, extract content from document. Okay. Okay. Now what?
We need to get the JSON and just have that
We need our
in the
prompt
content field.
and yeah, okay. So we need our prompt, which is this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remove that today as well.
Oh yeah. I always like keeping it in the 80 column gutter for readability.
Yeah, it's fine. The model won't care anyway about spaces and
No, it
all of
doesn't.
that.
Just whatever. Okay, so we got a prompt. We now want to make the call that we have to make. Um, so we already have that. All I need is,
Oh, I would go to example 9. Oh, you want to do it like this with this?
yeah, let's do that. So I need that.
Fine.
We get one of those. And then just a do call, huh? Oh, let me find where we actually use this thing. Need all this. Let's see. I don't care about timeouts really. Let's see. Post that and um, let me need one of these. I don't know what this looks like yet. Let's just put it here. Okay, what does this call look like, dude? Um,
So we wait. We would need also to inject the contents into the prompt, or
yeah,
at
so
least
let's
as
do
a
this. Yeah, we
second
have
message.
to. All right, so we've got the model, but I didn't call it model. What did I call it?
Um, L. I
Oh, I did
forgot.
call it model. Okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, we're just hacking right now. Okay, the messages, which I defined as a conversation, which is just a slice of. All right, we need this. In fact, we could start it off like this, right?
Yeah.
But this would be system.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, I guess not. It could be user, right? And
Yeah.
then
I mean, it would be user for our use case, but in a more lifelike application, you'd give it like the prompt itself.
the output. We could do that, right?
No, because the output is the whole JSON document, and we want to extract just that field first. If you go back to the terminal, see,
Oh, you're
so
right.
we need to do a bit of JSON on Marshall first. But
Okay, let's
I
do
mean,
that. All right,
that's
so we're gonna have a. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. Um, uh, we need a structure here, right? Um,
so.
some like
Oh, you want to do a type?
maybe.
I would I would
I
just
don't know.
initialize the variable in
We
hacking
could
mode.
just do this with a map too, because
Ah,
we need
yeah.
document and MD content, right? So why not just do
Yeah.
this with a map?
Map of maps, map string.
Map string any.
No, you want map string here as well,
It
and
may
then
not. If everything is a
uh,
string, let's just do this for a minute.
yeah,
JSON dot unmarshal. We have the data, which is output, right?
yeah.
Um, unmarshal. Sorry, what just happened here?
I think cursor or
Or AMP
something.
did something bad to me. I want to unmarshal the output, which now I got to put back as a slice, but that's okay, whatever. We'll clean all this
Yeah.
code up in a second. If
Yeah.
error, okay, fine. Now,
Yes.
I know that the output is in m sub document dot, then we're going to get another
No,
map.
so it's not. Yeah.
That's fine. Stop trying to help me.
It's not really helpful right now, is it?
No, it isn't. Sub md content, which is a string. I know this is ugly, but I'm just trying to
Oh no.
get to the actual. Um, so one thing we can do to make our lives a little bit better here is return this as a slice of bytes, right?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, your editor is not complaining about returning an empty string. Have you
No,
noticed that?
I'm sure
No,
it's
no,
going
go
to very, very soon.
see. Is it like a new feature that I'm
I
missing,
think this
or
is broken and it doesn't know yet.
ah?
I think that's what's happening.
I was like, is it
Like,
a new feature that I've missed?
no, I just think that it's broken. So the tooling isn't able to come in and scream at me just yet. Okay, now I've got the output, correct?
Yes.
In a very hacked way, but nonetheless,
Hacking mode.
the output is there. Okay. Okay, so extract, and then essentially the next thing is process against the LLM, right? So we have a prompt. I'm going to do streaming. I don't need tools. Everything else is pretty small. We do that. We pass in our D. This can return an error. And then we just need our loop, a loop-de-loop. And what we could do, it's fine. And we have a switch. And we have a case. And if it's empty, I really shouldn't be looking for content empty. I should be, oh yeah, that's that. So if that's the case, we'll just print it, right?
Yeah. Well, I
We'll just
mean,
keep it simple.
yeah, exactly. Let's keep it simple for now, and then we'll
Yeah,
figure
just
it
keep it
out.
super simple. Just because there's going to be reasoning. And yeah, that's funny that I have the same. Oh, that's because it's, huh. Yeah, I don't use color for this one. Okay, fine. Do this. Okay, whatever. Let's just see what that looks like, right?
Yep.
So we're going to take it, we're going to
Oh,
extract that. What?
we probably check the max tokens, the context window size, because actually we are not feeding the.
We're going to be
So it's only
using the
14.
16.
Yeah,
We're going to be
but when
using
you
the
send the
16.
request, request, it will say that the max tokens should be set to 4K only,
Why?
because
I'm using this.
you override it in the request.
This is the same code I'm using for the chat client. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't think that will be a problem. Okay, let's see what
Let's
happens.
see. Okay. Loading the model. It's so nice to see this going, and yeah,
Did this pretty fast.
it is.
We won't have a good separation when it turns white, but these are silly things we can clean up.
We can tell it only return the CSV without any additional text
Yeah, well, let's
in
see
the
what happens when
output
it
and so
turns
on.
white.
Yeah. But
Because this is all reasoning.
yes, yeah. Now, can you
Here we go,
imagine?
look.
Yeah, can you imagine that VLLM returning on? on a single card 52,000 tokens a second.
No,
Nice. Okay.
just gotta do a little cleanup. It's just freaking work, bro. Even with this
Yeah.
hacky code, it just sort of worked right out of the box. You gotta love
Yeah.
that. Okay. So even just for this example, this is mind blowing. I always needed the little extra code to know that we're no longer in a reasoning mode, you know? So it's almost like, I should do it this way. True, reasoning is true, and then if reasoning, then you do a func.print line, or print. Stop trying to help me. That will give me the extra little line spacing between these two things.
Nice. Okay. And since you are editing this before launching it, tell it to output only the CSV, nothing else. Nice.
Okay. Now, there's nothing really to clean up here other than, you could use the default sort of client, I hate using it.
Well, we can move this to foundation, right? Because this could potentially be used in other
Oh, yeah.
examples.
Yeah. So we have to move that to foundation. That's fine.
But
And this is pretty
that
much the only thing we possibly would want to clean up. Oh, this should be in its own function, though.
sure.
All right, hold on. I don't know why I did that.
Hacking mode. But that's good. We've seen it working.
Yeah. So I'm going to say you're going to get data, which is fine. And here you're going to call, yeah, probably need a context there.
Yeah.
And
It's still complaining about something, but I can't tell.
yeah, we're not returning.
Oh,
No.
well,
Now, to me, this is too, we should do the following. We should do the following. Change this back to a string, right? Have it do
mm,
the parsing, because it should know about the parsing, not anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
It should know about that.
And if we still do some cleanup, let's turn this to a struct type, but not the type itself. Like the way you would usually do it, and you tell me if it's wrong or not. Is I would just say m equals struct, and then just the fields that I need.
Yeah, no, we can definitely do that with
So
a
exactly
var.
as suggested. Like the editor heard me.
Yeah, because it knows that's what we need. I think we can say data here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just really
And
moving fast before.
sure. but like this allows you to not have to worry about any of those null
Oh no, you're
pointers.
absolutely right. I didn't want to leave the map. I just didn't want to think about
Yeah.
this. This is better. Okay, so we've done that. This we're going to move into a foundational package. So this code for now is fine. And we're going to have the data. Now I wonder if we should still make that a string though, right? Oh, this is already a string. Sorry. No, string. Okay, so this returns the actual data now. Now we can just pass that to Olama. It only now does what it's supposed to do. And even this comment, we can put it under Dockling for now. Well, I tend not to like to do that. I rather sort of put this here just for now. All right, so we have our prompt, right?
Yeah.
Even this, we wanted to clean it up a little bit. Be a constant, couldn't it? Not recreating that in code every time. And then we've got our conversation, we've got our model, we do our new. That's the do. And then everything after that is sort of processing with our nice. All right, let's run this again. Dude, I can't believe we got this done in like 2 hours, bro.
I can't
That
believe
is,
we've done it in less than 2 hours. Like, think about it. We've played with it for like an hour before writing code, and now it took us like what? Took you half an hour to get this.
yeah, it's very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, but you can't do this on your own. Like, you need people.
Well, I mean, you can use AI as a force multiplier, right?
So
And
there it
that's what we
is.
are doing.
There's the data, bro.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable, man. That is
Straight to
just
CSV.
straight to CSV. All
You
right.
know what you can do? Wait,
But
before we do all of this, go back to the editor. I wonder if we can parse the output, like the not reasoning, the actual reply, parse it with the CSV packaging Go, just for fun.
oh, you mean all right, hold on.
But I mean, you can commit this, like this is enough as a step one.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna just put a an extra charge return line feed so there's a space here. Okay. Um, so what do you want to do then? You want to take
So
like
take
so
the
I've got to
content.
save everything, right?
Yeah. So everything that's coming in as normal
Uh,
content, let's say.
bytes. Well, it's coming in a string, so strings dot new. Sorry, s strings dot builder.
Yes.
So let's try that. And then everything here is s dot write string.
Perfect. And then you tell AMP to parse the S as a CSV content and put it on a screen,
Tell amp
because we are.
to do what?
So take the contents of the S variable and
Okay.
this parse it with the CSV package,
Ah, okay. Okay.
right? Because we are running out of time. I mean, it's close
On
to.
line 150, take the string from the
call it CSV or something. CSV output.
And produce a proper CSV file.
I would say parse it with the CSV package. And then output that to standard out. Yeah. You may need to change line 143 as well because it still has the reference to S. Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
So let's do the following then. I'm going to take this code. I'm going to do S string. Oh, no, CSV data string, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it changed it, didn't it? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, because you sent it still with the.
That's fine. That was my fault. Whatever.
It's fine.
Okay. I know I spelled it wrong. Um, fix that. So now that's going to return a string, right?
Yep. Nice.
And then this should.
Well, this is just another way to output the data, but
Yes, but we would know that it actually worked, wouldn't we?
yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's run this. Okay.
Yeah. And your idea to build a CSV out of the data makes perfect sense for the data layout that we have.
I should put the word output there.
Now I want to try some of that penne puttanesca or
I'm going to put the
okay.
word output there.
Nice.
Yeah, it worked, right?
Yeah. And now you can do stuff.
All right, one last thing then, we're good. It's a beautiful little example now. Um, uh, okay. So actually, just all right. So now we have that, and then we've got the parsed CSV. It's beautiful, dude.
Perfect.
Um, working sort of Dockling example with a menu. Man, I didn't think we would get this actually done today. Okay, so we did our 2 hours. We have a Dockling example now for Florence, which is pretty cool. Taking a menu, and we can when you're doing that example, show the output actually, or even all the stuff we did to do it manually. Uh, but it shows you how powerful that LLM is, man, to take the data, even though it's sort of disconnected and reconnect it. That's freaking mind blowing. Um, and now the next example would be to take one of these IKEA sort of manuals, and if we could extract individual images from it and sort of keep it all together. Again, for me, the key is taking what I would call unstructured data and making it structured. That's the power there, right? And taking unstructured and keeping it unstructured don't add any value to anybody's life. But if we could take an
Yeah.
IKEA manual now and structure it again, even at an image level,
Mm,
that'd be pretty
that's
wild.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can probably do it. After seeing this working today, yeah, I see no reason why we can't do it.
So the only thing to do then is to move the Dockling stuff into its own package, just because we're going to want to do more Dockling. And there's no, that's the other stuff is what it is already. Though the call that I hacked to do that file, we could probably put that into the client too, maybe. I don't know. I'll look at some of that today, but
Yeah,
some of that
might
we can move.
might worth doing the refactoring. I wonder if we could do some small Python code like we had for the embedding server, just to prototype what would happen when you use Dockling as a library, and then you get access to some more of the more advanced features for processing the PDF. I can send you some
Oh, instead of running it as a
documentation for that.
server.
Yeah, like run
Uh,
it as a server still, but with custom options instead of just the API that they provide.
why you
Because
saying
there's
there's
a
options that we don't have available to us?
yes, yeah. So I was doing a bit of research, and there are some options that they are exposed only at the library level, but not the API level yet.
But then we have to execute some Python code.
Yes, that would be the disadvantage. But I mean, this for us is good enough for now.
And by the way, we still have to look at Ron Evans stuff now that we can run Llama CPP without Sego. What? Yeah, dude, that's gonna be.
Yeah,
We got to get that on our list. When we're in Florence, we should hack on that because he's gonna present it.
yeah, that would be nice. I
Yeah, he's
can't
gonna
wait for
present it.
his talk then.
But now you don't need VLLM necessarily for
Yeah,
simple stuff, right? Because you can just execute Llama CPP directly. He's doing it through sort of WASM, but you don't want to see
I,
Bill writing Python code, and I got to turn cursor on.
yeah, same here. Unfortunately,
All right, I'm gonna shut this down.
cool.
I think we had a
Yeah,
great 2 hours. I'm pretty excited. We have some stuff we can clean up now, but dude, we got a great working example. That's what we
yeah,
needed. So, all right, see you, everybody.
that's fun. See ya.